Welcome back to the channel, everybody. 22K here. Here we have the unboxing of the Analogue Duo. This has come all the way from the United States. Yes, I got hit by import taxes. Got stung, I think to the tune of 60 quid. It's the first Analogue item that I've purchased direct from Analogue. I have the Super NT and the SG. They both came from eBay, so no customs charges. But this is the first one direct from Analogue. I'm probably about a day or two behind most people, even though I ordered this like the minute it went up for pre-order. So I did send them an email inquiring as to where my item was, and then weirdly enough, it was like the next day I got a notification from UPS to sort of say there's a charge. I just paid it. I have gone for the Japanese version. The black one I always felt was more American, more US style. Look, this feels like a plastic case. I could be wrong, but we're going to crack it open. I know a lot of people have had different views on this. A lot of people are actually going to keep them sealed and sell them. It's not for me. This is a machine for me. I'm not a scalper. In that sense, it's not my style. Not to sort of say, look, if I managed to get hold of these dirt cheap, I wouldn't sell them on. Of course I bloody would. I'm not stupid, but I don't, you know, I wouldn't buy a load of them to sell them on like some people do. It's literally for me. It's for me. Nice box. And like I said before in my other videos with the Analogue stuff, you can't fault the build quality. You really can't. And that's a nice embossed, reflective. Is there anything? Oh, so yeah, it still says it on the back this time as to what it is, on the bottom rather. I know in the past ones have been on the top. Wow, okay. It is cardboard, but it's really, I mean, that Nintendo, take note, that's how you make a box. It's like I say, it's that decent. I thought it was cardboard, plastic. So here we have it in all its glory. It comes with very little. There's very little fanfare to this. I'm guessing you probably just get some HDMI hookups if you're lucky. There's no controller. You don't get any of that gubbins. We'll look at that in a minute. We'll just see what else is in the box. Again, lovely presentation. Plastic sheet. American plug, which is absolutely no use, no ornament. Is that HDMI? That's a USB. So again, we'll just leave that in there. I'm no point getting that out. That's got the HDMI. There's your HDMI. Again, no point getting that out. What else we've got in here? An HuCard. Oh, it's just a nice. Oh, that might have to be on my sticker wall. And the how-to. Oh, what else is in here? Hang on. Tea bag. What's a tea bag? Oh, FPGA. I was going to say, what the hell is a tea bag? No tea bags in here. It's not come from China. It's not come from Japan. You usually get coffee, don't you? And teas in the orders. So yeah, like I say, there's never have been a great deal doing in terms of extras with these. It's they're very much basic as you are kind of get up. And obviously the star of the show. The star of the show. Digital CD-ROM. FPGA. Analogue Duo. HuCard is just a slot in, slot out. Auto loading. We've got some buttons at the side. Volume maybe. Controller. SD card. HDMI. USB. I've got a couple of USB slots. Okay, so that's useful. And then the USB power. Nothing else. A lovely rubberized, like a bit of rubber grip at the bottom. Made in China, unfortunately. Designed in the US, UK. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, nice. So yeah, the controller port's on the side, not at the front, which I'm guessing probably makes sense in terms of where it would fit. Do I like the design? So the aesthetic design of that is different. I always see that one as the American style. This is its forefather, the Duo R. It's kind of like the same colour. I do quite like this style. You know, the sort of the rolling curves of it and stuff like that. But I'm guessing, like they always do, they redesign stuff, and it has kept that sort of ridge that they had. But yeah, this is more the traditional black one that you generally see in the US. This is obviously the Duo R, which is which is only in the Japanese market. So in terms of how it performs, whatever, I have no idea. I've not looked at any reviews. I don't watch, you know, pre-releases or any of that stupidness. I leave my own opinions up to myself. So I'll be the judge of that, as they like to sort of say. I do have a half decent collection of PC Engine games. I probably should show them at some point, pan across. So I've got plenty to go at with this. I did read, I say I don't watch reviews, I did read a couple of people's comments regarding the actual firmware. It's very limited in terms of what you can mess about with, and you know, the visuals and whatnot. To be honest, it's all firmware. I wouldn't pay too much mind to what's on version 1 because it's FPGA. Anything can change. You know, people are sort of saying, "Oh, it doesn't work with this flash card. Can't work." I didn't buy it for that. And to be honest, realistically speaking, they're gonna release the jailbreak for it anyway, so you'll be able to run everything from the SD card. But this is very much future-proofing for me. It's like I say, I've got the Duo R. You've seen that, but you know, they're mechanical devices. At some point, they will fail, and a lot of them have failed and been repaired. You know, and that's going to keep happening. This is again, like when I bought the Super NT and the Mega SG. It's an investment in my collection to sort of cobble together the equivalent of this. You'd probably be paying about the same, maybe a little bit more now, for an older system that has been, you know, okay, fixed and you know, sort of repaired and whatnot. But this is kind of more of a future-proof. That's how I'm looking at it. I can't remember what it was. Was it 270 quid and then another 60 quid on top? Yeah, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Would I sort of say, for someone who's not got a PC Engine, not got a collection, to get this, maybe wait till it gets jailbroke, then it'll probably be worth it. At the minute, if you've got nothing to play on it, to actually buy games for this for the PC Engine isn't cheap. You know, for the sort of English playable ones, probably not. It does look the business. It feels, you know, analog. I've got this knack of making things feel like you're getting your money's worth. It's not cheapy plastic feeling. You know, it's the aesthetics of it are really nice. Like I say, it is more the American style, like, you know, the turbo graphics. But yeah, you know, I wanted to go for the beige, the Japanese look of it. So what I'll do, I'll quickly show you. I'll have a quick pan of the shelf of the PC Engine titles I've got, and I'll quickly fire it up. You know, I don't usually do stuff like this, but I'll quickly fire it up, and we'll just have a very brief look and okay. So just a quick pan over my collection. A lot of you probably won't be able to read any of these that are on here. I wouldn't, unless you can read kanji. But yeah, you know, it's not mega extensive. There's still some admissions that I'd love to add. I've got some nice games, but enough there to, like, for me, warrant the actual purchase of the Duo. So yeah, let's give a couple of these a try and see how we get on. Okay, and I'm going to be using an original Core Graphics 2 controller. Okay guys, That was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So essentially, I've managed to get this working. You might think, what the hell are you talking about, Stu? Okay, this probably only pertains to those of us in the UK. The Duo, Analogue Duo, doesn't come with a UK power supply. It comes with the American adapter. All the other analog devices I've always just used, and I'm sure we've all got one of these at home knocking around, is the phone type charger adapters. And I've got, you know, USB-C leads for different things, you know. Got one here for the Atari 2600 Plus, so I thought that'll work. No, it doesn't work. It basically, the Duo just sits in like a yellow light and just keeps, it's almost like it's rebooting. I did get it to briefly work. I downloaded the latest firmware, put it on an SD card, and it kind of updated it, but then just did exactly the same thing. Just wouldn't fire up at all. So scratched my head around, looked online, and there's some like FAQs. Please ensure you use the adapter and the attached USB-C wire. Now the problem with the wire, the cable, is it's USB-C to USB-C, so it wouldn't work with the standard USB type connector I've got here. So what I've had to do is dig around in my box of bits, thankfully, and we've got one of those, like a shaving connector, and I've had to use their adapter to get this to work. Oversight on my part, maybe, probably. Looking at that adapter there, their one, I think it's 12 volts, so I'm guessing it might need the extra power for the CD drive, whereas I think these standard ones here only go up to about 9, so they're probably not supplying enough juice to power the machine, hopefully, at a guess. So that being said, let's have a look. Like I say, this probably only pertains to those of us in the UK, to be honest. Or maybe just me, because I haven't got the right adapters. I just don't have loads of USB-C type stuff. It's all generic. I've seen people's comments. The menu's too big. Well, I don't get it. I don't understand that. So a little bit deflated. I'm not going to lie about the power supply issue. It's not a big deal. If I have to use it like that, I have to use it like that. I will probably look online, see if I can get one that just plugs in direct. But yeah, let's give a game a try anyway while we're here. One I haven't tried because I was waiting for this to turn up is at Adventure Island. HuCard. We'll put the HuCard in and let's see what it does. There you go. Okay, let's put an SD card in. We have an SD card because I say I updated the firmware, which bizarrely it did register. Okay, there's no image. Okay, you can put an image on there. Maybe the image goes on the card. I don't know. Oh yeah. I forgot it's like the original Wonder Boy. It's basically like their version of it. If I remember rightly, you have to collect the fruit because your energy starts to deplete slowly. Ah, Mr. Boomerangs. Oh, I didn't realise it was still on the skateboard. I thought once I jumped off that, I mean, play's fine. Play's fine. It was halfway mark. Yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. I can't fault it. Right, enough of that. So I don't know how you get back to a menu. Right, let's give a Super Ghouls and Ghosts a go. So this is a Super Graphics game. It's still on HuCard, but it's Super Graphics. So let's just see if, and I'm sure it'll play this fine. One of the actual bonuses of this system. Dai Nakamura, it's on. It's on. Obviously, it will be a terrible game. This fucking balls hard. But yeah. Yeah, still not happy about that power supply. Yeah. I will have a look at the some of the video options that you can do. Like I say, I was really for me this is about actually just getting the thing working, because I was panicking. I thought I'd got a duffer. I thought, just my luck, I've got a bloody duffer. I've waited all longer than most, and it's broken. But no, it's just a power supply. Yeah, I mean that works. I don't spend too long on it. It would be nice to be able to get back to the menu though. Okay, let's try Wings of Thunder. CD based game, so we'll see how it fares. I'm just going to move you over. I don't know if you can hear that. Reading CD. Let's just have a quick look at settings. That's what you want. 1080p 60 Hz again, that's what you want. Limit RGB range, I don't know what that's for. Oh, you can do Trinitron Turbo Express. Let's try Trinitron. So with the Trinitron you can then put heavy scan lines on. Okay. What will detect? Yeah, I mean it's what will detect. What will detect? It's pretty standard fare. Let's have a look. See what the Trinitron with super high scan lines looks like. Okay. Probably looks better on the camera than it does in real life. Let's skip past that. You don't want it. No one watches gameplay. No one likes gameplay. I just want to make sure it works. mean, wonderful audio in this game anyway. And given it's CD based, you'd expect nothing less. Again, we'll just... I mean, this will really come into its own once it's jailbroken. You know, playing all these CD-based games from an SD card. Save wear and tear on the CD drive as well. It's FPGA. You know, you're literally playing a one-to-one accurate representation of it. Oh, it supports shitloads of 8-bit DO controllers as well. I should have mentioned that, all via Bluetooth and whatnot. So I could use my arcade stick, be ideal for this game. But to be honest, I was that much faffing around with that power supply. It's kind of it was a bit of a buzzkill, I suppose. But you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I've just got to. I can play it. I've got you know, just a bit of a ball ache with all the different adapters. I didn't really want to do that, but it is what it is. But no, I mean, you know, it's streaming this from the CD drive. There's no issues. Plays blind. I think the Trinitron looks fine. You know, looks pretty damn cool. So yeah, I like it. Still plays music as well. I'm not going to go on too long, and I'm not going to show you every single facet of every single menu. There'll be people that are doing that. It's just my initial views, my thoughts. Lovely piece of kit, build-wise and everything else, engineering. Like I say, if you're in the UK, just be mindful of that bloody power supply. Unless you're lucky enough, again, some people with newer phones may have one of those adapters that's USB-C to USB-C and be 12 volts. I don't. You know, I just had, like I say, the standard old school mobile phone adapter. It's not powerful enough. It's not powerful enough, so that's the only buzzkill for me. But other than that, fantastic bit of kit. And I'm sure with other firmware revisions, any of these issues that people have got that you can't tweak it enough or whatever, they'll all get ironed out. They'll all get ironed out. So, thanks for watching if you've stuck around, and I'll see you later. Take it easy, YouTube. Bye-bye.